Hey guys, and welcome to an episode of the Transfer List. Today we're looking at Bayern Munich. Obviously play in the Bundesliga under manager Pep Guardiola and are doing very well at the minute. Currently first in Bundesliga ahead of their main rivals Borussia Dortmund. And for me, their main weakness is their defence, in particular the centre-back positions. Why? Well, don't get me wrong, Dante and Boateng are very good centre-backs. Sometimes they make bad decisions, which leads to conceding of more goals. So let's take a look at who they could buy in January and what probability that will happen. So starting top left, David Luiz of Chelsea, probability 20%. Very good pass to the ball, play in CDM or centre back. When he does play in centre back though, he can be a bit, he can make a few silly mistakes in terms of going up the field and leaving gaps behind for other teams to exploit. But when in CDM, he's a very good player, and because Javi Martinez is injured at the minute and Schweinsteiger will be having an operation, this could be a very good signing for Bayern Munich. Unlikely to happen at 20%, but a very good player. Top right, another possible player from Borussia Dortmund that could be going to Bayern Munich after Goetze and Lewandowski now. Marco Reus of Borussia Dortmund, probability 50%. I can't see him going this January, but possibly in summer. A lot of clubs are linked with Marco Reus, the likes of Manchester United as well. Probability 50%, not too high, but you know, Bayern Munich have already got an incredible midfield, but this Marco Reus would probably even improve it. Then bottom right, Arturo Vidal of Juventus, probability 20%. He is such a good player, all-round defensive midfielder. He plays in a defensive role, but he scored 34 goals in 100 appearances for Juventus, which is incredible. Again, he's been linked with Manchester United as well, who were favourites to sign him, but that is unlikely as well. Probability 20%, can't see it happening in January as Juventus are top of the league at the minute, so I don't know why we'd want to leave, but maybe in the summer it could happen. And then finally, bottom left, a very young talent from Saint Etienne, Kurt Zouma, probability 40%, very young, I think he's about 18. Wouldn't cost too much, but is very fast, very tall, very good at defending corners, and a very good general play. So that's my pick for January, just for that young talent really, to provide support for Dante and Boateng. So this is the team I think Bayern Munich should play, at least until Lewandowski joins the team. Obviously Schweinsteiger and Martinez are having a few problems at the minute with injuries. Schweinsteiger having an operation soon. So starting in goal, obviously Neuer, very good keeper, German international, very strong keeper. He's been in there for a few years now. Wasn't the most popular when he joined the club, but now he's very established keeper. Then in the centre back positions, we've either got Dante or Zouma. Dante, I think he's the older of the two out of Boateng and Dante. I think he's about 32, Boateng being about 25. And you know, Zouma could possibly be the replacement for Dante in the future if he was to leave the club or retire. Then at the fullbacks, we've got two very good players, Alaba and Lam. Lam is normally the captain, very experienced. He sometimes plays in that CDM role as well under Pep Guardiola, but normally in right back, very good player. Always supporting the attack, but very solid defensively. Just a bit small, that's his only weakness. And then Alaba, very fast player, very good player. I think he's Polish, if I'm right, or Austrian, sorry. Very fast, rapid, always support the attack, crossing it into the striker Mandzukic, but a very capable defender as well. Then the two CDM roles, Schweinsteiger and Martinez in particular last season in the Champions League were absolutely incredible. Definitely the best midfielders in the competition, but as I say, they've been having a few problems with injury and maybe a different form, but they're definitely the best in my opinion. Then the front four, which is pretty incredible, Ribery and Robin on the wings, absolutely rapid. Robin, I know some people don't like him, but he's a class player, cutting in on his left foot, scoring some incredible goals. And obviously Ribery, he's up for that, you know, best player in the world competition, deservedly so. Very good player, very fast, and scores a few goals. Quite old though now, I think, so we'll see what happens there. And then the last two, Muller and Mandzukic. Muller's one of those players, very underrated, worked very hard, makes a lot of assists, scores some goals, but nobody really talks about him, but he's a very good player and is vital to the team. And then finally Mandzukic, the striker, who's playing there this season, but when the summer comes, you know, Lewandowski's moved out. He will probably be moved out, I'm afraid, and might even leave the club, but I can't see it happen in January. So that's my team, guys. Leave your opinion on it, and hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Goodbye.